Welcome to Voice of Success.
Take a breath.
Clear your mind for a moment. Today's message is not loud. It is not rushed, but it is deeply important. There is one sentence that has quietly shaped every breakthrough in human history. To achieve the possible, we must attempt the impossible. By Iraj Aryanpour. At first, it sounds poetic, inspirational, maybe even unrealistic. But by the end of this video, you will understand something powerful. Everything you call possible today once lived in the land of the impossible. Stay with me until the end, because this idea may change how you think about fear, effort, and success itself.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something called the progress paradox. It's this powerful idea about why the secret to achieving what's possible actually lies in attempting what feels totally impossible. And honestly, it might just change the way you think about your own limits.
So this quote, this is really the heart of our entire explainer today. At first glance, it sounds like a nice, poetic little paradox, doesn't it? Maybe even a bit unrealistic. But believe me, it holds the key to pretty much every major breakthrough, whether it's personal or something that changes the world.
Okay, so that's a great, inspiring sentence, right? But how do we take that idea and turn it into a practical mindset? I mean, how can trying to do the impossible actually lead to real progress in your life?
To really get our heads around this paradox, we've got to start by taking apart a word we think we know really well: possible.
You know, most of us, when we think of what's possible, we think of things that are safe, guaranteed, comfortable. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Possible is really just a label we put on things that have already been done. It's just a reflection of the past. And this is so important. When your idea of what's possible is based only on what you've done before, you get trapped in this loop. You're basically running your life based on your history, not on your potential for the future.
So if possible is all about the past, then impossible, well, that's not some dead end we should avoid. It's actually the starting line for any real, meaningful growth.
But of course, there's a reason we avoid it, right? It's human nature. Attempting the impossible, man, it forces us to look our biggest fears right in the eye. The fear of the unknown, the fear of failing, and yeah, the fear of what other people will think.
And this really boils down to a fundamental choice we all have to make. We can either stay in our comfort zone, which basically just protects and repeats our past, or we can embrace risk, which is the only way to create a different future.
Now here's the thing a lot of people miss. The magic isn't about succeeding right away. Not at all. It's all about the attempt itself. Just trying kicks off this incredible chain reaction. You stretch what you can do, which builds your confidence, and that, in turn, literally shifts the boundaries of what you thought was possible.
And this whole idea leads us to a kind of hidden secret, something that completely flips our understanding of confidence on its head.
Think about it. We're always told to wait until we feel confident before we do something big. But that's totally backwards. Confidence isn't something you need before you act. It's what you get as a result of acting. It's not something you have. It's something you earn.
I mean, look at this analogy. It's perfect. You don't get strong and then go lift heavy weights. No way. You lift the heavy weights, and that's how you become strong. The action has to come first.
Okay, so we've talked about the theory. Now for the most important part. What does all of this mean for you, right here, right now? You know, we're so scared of failure. But failure, it hurts for a bit, and then it's a lesson. The real danger, the thing we should actually be afraid of, is regret. That quiet pain of the chance you never took, that can last a lifetime.
So, I'm going to ask you directly, what's your impossible right now? Come on, really think about it. Is it a goal you keep pushing back? A skill you're convinced you just can't learn? Maybe a change you're too scared to even start? Just name it.
And listen, you don't have to conquer that whole thing today. That's not the point. The only goal is just to attempt it. Take one small step in that direction. That right there, that's the win.
So let's end with this one last thought. We always think that possible is where you start. It's not. Feeling that something is possible, that's the reward you get for being brave enough to try the impossible in the first place. So the only question left is, what are you going to attempt?
Thank you for taking the time to watch and reflect with us today. Your time is valuable, and we truly appreciate you choosing Voice of Success as part of your journey. If this message inspired you, encouraged you, or gave you a new perspective, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may need this reminder. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content that speaks to growth, purpose, and real success. Stay connected, stay courageous, and remember, attempt the impossible. That's how the possible is born. Until next time, this is Voice of Success.